Hello everyone, welcome back to Talk with Becky. I truly hope that you have been enjoying this journey so far. Please remember to let me know what you've been learning, and your contributions are very important. All right, so today's topic is one of the most exciting one. Of course, all of them are, and I have an amazing friend with me that will be able to help us digest this topic, and this is no other than Elizabeth. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Becky.
You're welcome. Once again, thank you so much for joining me, Izzy. It's a pleasure, and I've been looking forward to having you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to be on your show for a really long time.
For real?
Yeah.
No, that's amazing. That's amazing. So, tell us a little bit about Izzy, aka Elizabeth. Who is Elizabeth?
I'm a Christian.
Yes.
First of all,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a wife, a mother of 3, a special needs teacher, and a behaviour management therapist.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I think next time when you come back, we'll talk about those big things that you've just mentioned.
Oh my.
Behavior, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be-
Yeah. No, that's really amazing. I'm really glad that you're here. And today's topic is one that I was really amazed when I was researching on it. I was like, wait, I think I've dealt with this. I think I've dealt with that. I think there's so many things that we think that maybe we are past them, but as you get to know yourself better, you realize that maybe you're still dealing with them, And this topic, of course, is one that is very important in each of us development, and that is self-esteem. So I want to hear from you what you think, or what comes to your mind, or how you define self-esteem.
So I read somewhere
Okay. Yeah.
that self-esteem is the way you view yourself, your opinion of yourself, how, at what level of importance, or rather, how much love and care do you like yourself? I guess that's what self-esteem is to me. That's how I've interpreted it.
And how has that been for you? As in, how have you been managing your self-esteem? Or would you say you're someone who is confident, self-worth, all these big things? So how is that like for you? And have you, at any point felt like, maybe my self-esteem is not really all those things, but like, first of all, how has been your self-esteem?
Growing up, my self-esteem was quite bad. It was very low. I grew up in a home where I was criticized about everything. Put the spoon in the wrong position, and then it's like
an issue.
An entire issue with blasting your image and things like that. It was quite a strict home. I would even say bordering on verbal abuse. If not verbal abuse, full on verbal abuse. So I grew up with very low self-esteem.
Okay.
I never believed compliments. So if someone complimented me, I wouldn't take it. And say, "Oh, thank you for that." I would find something negative to add to it. At first, I thought it was being humble, but then realized after a while, no, actually, I'm murdering my self-love, or rather
self-esteem.
Self-esteem. I'm murdering myself. I'm sort of killing it. There's a lot of negative self-talk. I would immediately blame myself if anything went wrong in life. I still have that challenge. I still have a lot of that. It's not completely gone. It's still something that I battle with. But by God's grace, I've been able to beat a lot of it. And I could say I'm healthier. My esteem is healthier than when I was 5 years ago.
Okay.
For example.
Yeah. No, that's very interesting, because you're talking about things that, you know, when I think about my own, you know, self-esteem, I'm like, yeah, I also dealt with that. And it's very interesting to hear you say that. I think I'm better than 5 years ago. And I'm like, 5 years ago you were okay. That's not too long. But yeah, this is, you know, a journey that you just can't be better today. You know, you continue to work on your self-esteem. So what are some of the things that you have, you know, done, the practical steps that you have done or used to help you with your, you know, self-esteem, to boost your self-esteem when you're feeling low, when your self-esteem is low, you're dealing with your insecurities and all that, believing you do have insecurities or have dealt with insecurities. So what are those things that you have, you know, put in place to help you with your self-esteem?
I guess first of all, I'm going to explain most of it from a Christian perspective.
Okay.
Being that my faith has helped me through my journey a lot. And I think the first thing was wanting to know how God views me.
Okay.
So I think that was the first thing. Is I really did look down on myself. I still battling it. But I looked down on myself so much that I didn't even count myself worthy of anything good at all, much less the love of God. But then the more that I study the Word of God and see how far God would go for just me, plain old me, you know, that already just automatically elevates my spirit, makes me feel more, you know, lovable. I think that's the word I'm trying to look for. It's lovable. When you battle with self-esteem problems and insecurities, I think that the feeling of being unlovable is one of the biggest things that really hinders you from receiving love, from wanting to protect yourself, because you don't see yourself as worthy of protection. You don't see yourself as worthy of understanding. You don't see yourself as worthy of good things.
So what are some of the practical tools that have helped you with your self-esteem, especially when you feel low, you know, battling with insecurities?
I think one of the biggest things for me has been relearning who I am, seeing the value that God places on me, having fun, relearning myself in that I'm starting to like myself. There are certain qualities about me that are really likable.
I do believe it. Yes.
and surrounding myself with people who share in that view. Obviously, there are things that I would like to learn. Like if there's something wrong I've done, it's wonderful that if I have a friend, an honest friend that would share that. But then surrounding myself with people who are positive, that like me, like themselves. With that, it sort of rubs off, you know.
True.
The fact that you're around people that love you, you start to, it rubs off on you, and you begin to love yourself as well. And exercising. Spending time with the people I love, my children, my husband, my friends. So I guess those are some of the things that have been helpful.
That's amazing. And I think you know, we overlook the fact that these small steps, they actually, you know, can and will eventually boost your self-esteem. You know, just realizing that you are enough, that you're loved by God, and you have people around you that care, and they are honest enough to talk to you about, you know, your mistakes, and not really just to criticize. And I think for me, that was one of the things that I needed to learn. You know, that just because someone tells me something doesn't mean that they hurt me. Sometimes Easy tells me something, it means that I need to learn, and I can do better because she sees that I have the potential to do better. Now that is very, very interesting. And wow, I am so speechless. But I would like for you to just, you know, I don't know, you know, just share with whoever it is that maybe be struggling with their self-esteem. They don't really look like themselves, insecurities all over. And some, they may actually be Christians. You know, people who have been Christians for too long, or maybe they're not even Christians, but just, you know, just giving them, I don't know, a word of encouragement, or just letting them know whatever it is that you think that you can, you know, let them know about self-esteem and how best they can handle when they feel low, especially when they feel low.
For anyone listening out there, anyone who's going through or battling with self-esteem, I would say do not compare yourself with others. It's a common thing for people with self-esteem issues to compare themselves with others. So you have your own qualities, you have your own life to live, you have your own race to run, and run your race, right? Run it as quickly or as slowly as you will. Another thing is, look at the positives about yourself. It's very easy to pick out the negatives. We all have them. But the qualities, the things that make you you, the special things, the talents, the values, the principles that hold you up, those are the things that you should pick out. If anything, I forget them very easily, and I write down my qualities just so that I remember and remind myself, read them to myself like a story once or twice a month or week, however it takes. Another thing is, do something fun, something you enjoy. Read books if you read books, watch comics if you're, you know, you love comics. Like
some of us.
So, read comics, watch movies, go to the theater if you can afford it. Buy something nice for yourself, something special, something, gift yourself for your hard work, for your efforts. Sometimes people don't see your efforts or your hard work, but then reward yourself for that. Have lots of fun. Try and also look after your body as much as you can. It's drinking lots of water, or taking a walk, or, you know, I don't know,
exercise.
So many. That's an area where I'm not very very good at. Thanks for that.
No, I definitely hear you. I do. And when I was reading the notes, like I said earlier, you know, just doing a research on self-esteem, insecurities and whatnot, I was really amazed to see that, okay, I have dealt with this, I'm dealing with this. And I know, guys, that probably you have your own, you know, set of things that you're dealing with. So do some of these things that can help you boost your self-esteem, because you are worth it, and I think it's very important for you to realize that. All right, and now I have to go. Thank you so much, Easy, for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
I am looking forward to, you know, having you back. Of course, with your husband. Yes. That topic is very important. Right. He needs to be here. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I can't wait to be here again next time. Bye.